Hey, my name's Hunter Seals, and today I'm going to be talking about drones in Japan. So, first, what are drones? A drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle or a UAV that can be either fully or partial autonomous. Drones are used in many different industries. Some we'll talk about later on around the world, helping to make people's lives better. Who are the current slash potential users of drones? So for the current, you got agricultural. They use drones to enhance and monitor their crops. The construction industry uses it for mapping and to scope out um, the areas that they are set to build on, and of course, disaster relief, assessment of damage, and of course, getting supplies to those in need. Some potential users of drones would probably include the healthcare industry for speedy supply delivery, which makes for speedy results. Tourism for aerial photography and tours of maybe some remote or exotic places. And research institutions for environmental and geological studies, for example. And two companies here, Wingcopter and I don't even know how you pronounce that, um, are currently working on their certification for commercial drone delivery services, which would be huge and which highlights the potential use for drone delivery. So, where in Japan are drones? Two of the cities I want to focus on is Tokyo has become the leader in Japan for the testing of drone delivery services uh, beyond the line of sight. And then Mina, Minamisoma hosts a robot test field where researchers conduct demos and flight drills for infrastructure inspection and disaster response. So now I want to perform a SWOT analysis for uh, Japan Airlines and their use of drones for their business operations. So their strengths are their established brand and reputation in the aviation industry, um, and also existing resources that they have those resources and infrastructure for air operations. So they got a head start in that regard, but where they lack is their experience with drone technology is very little to none, and then the regulatory hurdles is a big challenge for companies trying to use drones in their business. Opportunities that they can look to cash in on are the expansion into new markets, into remote areas, and then future air taxi services, which would be just obviously sort of a far fetched opportunity right now, but opportunity nonetheless. And then threats, of course, you're always going to have competition from the more experienced and specialized companies in drones technology, and also the public perception and safety concerns. Do they think their product is going to get to them on time and be acceptable? Um, for example, if a drone delivery service is put into practice. Some barriers to why drone technology is not been mass adopted yet would be regulatory, as we've talked about. The regulations are complex and they are evolving, and they're set by authorities such as the FFA. Another one is lack of skilled personnel. There's a shortage of trained professionals who are able to operate and maintain drones and their tech. And then finally, the public perception slash safety concerns. Um, some people have fears about the misuse and the safety of drones is definitely holding back steps in the full adoption process for companies and for governments. There's been a call for many companies, along with governments, to be more transparent, more forthcoming, just about how they will use drones in their organizations. And I think that would go a long way to helping this particular barrier. Okay, so how does Japan use drones for SDG 3, which is good health and well being? Two of the examples I put here were the medical supply delivery. There's been promising tests to support the promotion of this across the country of Japan, especially in remote areas which are really hard to travel to given their location. And then for emergency response, drones are increasingly being developed for emergency services that can save lives, and the technology is getting better and better each year. So now for two truths, one lie. Number one, some Japanese consumer stores have tested drone delivery systems for getting goods to rural areas. Two, drones in Japan are required to be painted bright for visibility. Three, Japanese researchers are developing drones to help pollinate crops due to declining bee population. And here's my citations. Thank you for watching.